What is poppin'? 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 What is going on? What is poppin'? 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 What is going on? How you doing? How you looking? How you living? How you feeling out there on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and on Facebook? We are live on all four platforms right now. What is going on? We have a lot to talk about. Not only is Shohei Otani's press conference beginning in about 20 minutes or so, but we have some updates with Yoshinobu Yamamoto and a lot more in the MLB because the offseason is gearing up. It is racking out. It is going crazy right now. A lot of names are getting off the board. A lot of free agents are finally signing somewhere. We have been waiting for these big names to, the domino to fall, as you will. We have been waiting, and we're getting a couple of them that are falling finally. But we have a big day with updates. I just wanted to, make sure you all are all squared away with all the updates that you need to know in case you missed some. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring up some Twitter. We're going to be talking about, some players and all that stuff just in case. What are the Yankees going to do here if they miss out on Yamamoto, which right now, supposedly the Yankees are still in favorite to get Yamamoto, even though he has met with a couple of teams already. And now he is meeting with one more team as we speak, and that is the Philadelphia Phillies. So we have a lot of unpack right here in today's stream. Oh my God. We got my guy, my brother from another mother, the Ace Avenue popping in here saying, G, man. Yeah, good win, man. Good win. You know what? Before the season started, when we did the Packers behind the teams, I said that you would beat us. Remember that. Yeah, you got your gift, you got your fun, you got your laughs with Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets, whatever you want to call him. But yes, he got our number. He beat us fair and square, and he looked like Tommy Kaepernick out there, man. He was running wild, like Macho Man Randy Savage says. Or actually, I'm sorry. I disrespected Hulk Hogan because he was running wild all over the Packers defense, man. What's good, man? We got 5 in the house, man. Hit that like button before you start. Hit that like button before we even get started here. Let's get that like button up, baby. We got a lot of news to unpack, and I hope you all are ready. Yeah, I know. Is that what you wanted me to do, the Ace? Is that what you wanted me to do, you face ass? Good win, man. Good win. Good freaking win. So, like I said, we got Shohei Otani's press conference coming in about 18 minutes or so. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about everything that's going on in the MLB because one of the big star, the international stars, has finally found a home, and that is Jung Ho Lee. He has signed with the San Francisco Giants, I think on a 6-year, $113 million contract. So he is going to be off the market finally. We're going to tap into him. What up, JJ Sports Coverage? What's good, man? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all freaking looking, man? Happy Thursday to you all, by the way. Forgot to say that. That's my bad. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the weekend. I am praying for a weekend right now, man. Work has been kicking my arse. If you're Irish, you know what arse means. What's up, Liam Wolf? What's goody? Where you been at, Liam? How you doing, man? Got 9 in the house. Hit that like button. Smack that thing into smithereens. Make sure you just don't miss it, man. Appreciate y'all. So here's the latest news with Yoshinobu Yamamoto. If I mispronounce his first name, I really apologize. I think I'm nailing it on the head, but I might be still mispronouncing his name. He is meeting with the Phillies today. So that is another team that I have not put on the thumbnail because honestly, I did not think he would be meeting with the Phillies. He has met with a couple of teams. He has met with the Yankees, of course, the Mets, the Dodgers, and we'll tap into the Dodgers meeting in a second. He has met with the Dodgers, the Giants, and now he has met with the Red Sox as well, and the Phillies. Dr. Van of the house, I didn't know that Danny DeVito's kid played football. Well, yeah, he played football, and he played it really well on freaking Monday night. I tell you that much. God, man. Gosh. But this is from John Heyman roughly about over an hour ago. That's the latest news that we have on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Listen, everybody, I really want this guy. Like, y'all don't understand. If you're a Yankees fan, I know you are with me on this. We really need Yamamoto on this squad. I mean, this will lock down. We all thought Rodon would be the second ace in this rotation. Well, it didn't work out that way. Hopefully, it's going to be a bounce back year for Rodon, but this is a no brainer, no doubt about it. Second ace. Yamamoto is the real deal, man. I'm telling you, he is the real deal. And if the Yankees miss out on him, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be crying. I'm kidding. I'm not going to cry, but I'm going to be very upset. This is one of the hottest, Japanese, not prospects, as you will, but Japanese talent that has went over to the MLB since Otani. So I really want this to happen, man. And I want y'all's input as well. If the Yankees don't get Yamamoto, then where are we going to go next, right? Red Sox are interested in looking at that trade. Yeah, I saw the Yamamoto has visited the Red Sox as well because they got Masataka Yoshida over there. And that's one thing that Yamamoto has said publicly, that he wants to be playing with other Japanese players. And Yoshida, Otani, Yamamoto, all these guys were on Team Japan for the World Baseball Classic. I know that that Otani, or I'm sorry, I know that Yoshida was part of it too. Yeah, he was part of it too. I'm thinking of Suzuki, Saya Suzuki. He did not participate in the World Baseball Classic, but these are all close friends. I'm sure they all would love to play with each other. Pause. But I mean, Yankees have to get it done some way, somewhere. They have to get this done, man. This is a big move in this offseason. Shohei Otani's contract has threw everything for a little wrench here. The meeting with the Dodgers had Shohei Otani in it, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. How do you, if I'm Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner, how are you going to persuade Yamamoto to play for the Yankees? I know, listen, the Yankees are top notch, baby. Who wouldn't want to play for the Yankees? But you guys, Shohei's basically running the Dodgers right now. Otani is running the Dodgers. He is the new GM, but he's like Aaron Rodgers to that organization now, because I don't know if you saw the updated contract description that has surfaced, but this man is now, he has a suite for his interpreter at home in Dodger Stadium. Otani can opt out if the president or the GM get fired, walk away, etc. If they, drop in their position in the organization, he can opt out of the contract. Oh, look at that. Yeah, hit that like button, by the way. Smack. Oh, look at that, baby. Smack that like button while it's going crazy like this. You know what I'm saying? We got Forced in the house. Hit that like button. But like I was saying, man, Otani, he pulled a heist on the Dodgers, and that contract is wow. My guy Ben in the house says Money Talks, 10 years at 325 million, or 12 years 350 million. I'm with you, Ben. I like that 10-year 325 number. I think that is realistic. I think, I was predicting 280 to 300, but if the Yankees got to go up to 325, I'm okay with that, man. Get up there and go get your guy. What's up, Daniel Berry? Sports Highlights is in the house. He's a Dodger fan. What's good, bro? Jacob in the house. What is going on, man? How you feeling? Happy Thursday to you all, man. 16 in the house. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. In case you just are tuning in, this is our latest update with Yamamoto. He has met with the Phillies today. So that is now 5 teams that he has met. Phillies, Red Sox, Dodgers, Yankees, Mets. So he has met with those teams that we know of. He could be, he could have met with other teams that we just don't know yet. But that is what we know for now. And I'm hoping to be live in case something, What if something breaks live while we're, hanging out, talking about everything? What if we get the update that Yamamoto has signed with somebody? It's going to be crazy. And that's why we do these streams. That's why we go live. We talk about everything. We chit chat. We, engage. And then hopefully we get that boom, that bomb drop that somebody has signed. Yeah, I think that would be, get it done. Get it done, Yankees. We have an uphill battle to climb because of those freaking Dodgers, man. It is basically a bidding war at this point. Exactly. Jacob, as soon as I said it, Jacob said it. This has been a bidding war type feeling to me. For real, though. It is, bro. It really is. It really is. I'm okay. My aunt passed away last night. Oh, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jacob, man. Prayers up to Jacob's aunt. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Hope you stay strong. Hopefully the family stays strong, man. Hey, listen, I've been through tough losses like that, and it's just stay positive, keep your head afloat, man, and prayers up to your family, brother. Let's say a possibility, but Otani presser soon. I doubt he'd shit on his parade. Yeah, I will also update everybody on the presser as well, because that's why we do it. But we have some other news around the league. In case you missed it, this is from Jeff Passan. This is from Bob Nightingale. Everybody that is big in the MLB source. Right-handed starter Tyler Mahle and the Texas Rangers are in agreement on a 2-year, $22 million contract. I was a little scared because when I was setting up the stream for this, I was like, no way that Yamamoto just got signed. That's not we don't want that. We want that to break while we're live. So Tyler Mahle is gone off the market. He Seth Lugo as well has agreed on a contract to the Royals. So that's 2 pitchers off the market here. Monty's replacement, probably, bro. I wouldn't doubt it, man, because I'm sure Monty wants a nice little payday after what he just did. But I'm sure that I don't know. I'm trying to think what Monty would probably want, after that nice little season and postseason that he had with the Rangers. So this is what's going on right now in I think it's in Arizona. Or no, I'm tripping. It's in Dodger Stadium. But anyway, Shohei Otani is about to go live for his press conference. Christian in the house says, let's be honest, he's a Dodger. You can't sugarcoat this. Just have a backup plan. Christian, I'm leaning on what you just said. I'm hoping for something else to happen, but let's be honest here. Like you said, Shohei Otani was part of the meeting, and it's going to be hard to sway Yamamoto in another direction here. I mean, the Dodgers right now can do a lot because of Shohei Otani's contract, and we have just got word that he's going to be making $50 million in endorsements. So he's going to be making $52 million regardless of he's only making $2 million per year with the Dodgers. I mean, Shohei Otani, he's like a master, like him and his agent are like masterminds with that contract. It is very impressive, honestly. It's very impressive. Mets go all in on Monty. They might, man. They might. I think a lot of pitching is depending on Yamamoto right now. As soon as Yamamoto, the domino falls, then we will see a lot of names get off the board. We still have Blake Snell. We still have Jordan Montgomery. Marcus Stroman's available still. Clayton Kershaw is available. There's a bunch of names out there that are still, waiting for a team to sign them. So I'm sure a lot of teams are just holding their breath on Yamamoto for right now. But Yankees, Frankie Montas is available too. Michael Wacha is available as well. Like, there's a lot of names out there. And that's why the offseason is fun for the MLB, because we just don't know. It's all a waiting game. It all is a waiting game. We saw the big dominoes fall with Juan Soto, Shohei Otani, Jung Ho Lee. That was another big name that just got off the board. And shout out to him, because let me bring up his contract while we wait on some news. because right now Yamamoto is meeting with the Phillies. In case you are just tuning in and checking out the stream, that is what we have for right now. Yamamoto is with the Philadelphia Phillies. But we have this I want to talk about, and that is the Jung Ho Lee contract. 6 years, $113 million contract with the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are one of those teams that kind of missed out big last year with Aaron Judge and Carlos Correa. If you don't remember, they had Correa basically inked in until his physical, and then they kind of backed out of the contract. And then this season they wanted Juan Soto. Didn't happen. And now they have Jung Ho Lee, who's I think he's 25 years old, outfielder from Korea. One of the big names on the board. That's a nice signing by the Giants there. I think they finally can have a deep breath, like, damn, I finally made a nice big move. You know, they had the money to do it, and it just didn't work out their way in the last two off seasons, it seemed like. But Jung Ho Lee is one of those guys that we all, were waiting and seeing where he would land. We got some more guys walking in here. Kenneth is in the house. What's up, my boy? How you doing? Good to see you too, man. How you feeling? No shot they get Yamamoto and Glasnow. That's another topic we will talk about because the Dodgers are in talks with the Tampa Bay Rays on trading for Tyler Glasnow. And they said that even if they make that trade, they are still all in on Yamamoto, and they have the money to do so. Do you think they talked before Otani agreed to the Dodgers layout plan? I'm sure they did, Christian. I'm sure they did. Like I said, they're all pretty close friends. Masataka Yoshida, Seiya Suzuki, Otani, Yamamoto, all these guys are pretty close. So I'm sure they had a nice discussion on what's going to happen here. Jake in the house. What's up, my boy? How you doing, bro? Yamamoto has met with the Mets. Yes, he has. He met with the Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Red Sox, Phillies. So that is the teams we know for right now on Yamamoto. I want Corbin Burns and Devin Williams or Emmanuel Clase and Shane Bieber. I think Burns would be more realistic because I feel like Burns and the Brewers are kind of – they have a burn bridge, from last off season because of the whole arbitration stuff that happened with Burns and with the Brewers. So I would think Burns could be on the move. And if the Yankees do miss out on Yamamoto, that could be an option to go and trade for Corbin Burns. They wanted Otani Max, not Soto. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Right. Yep, you're right, Jacob. The Giants wanted Otani, not Juan Soto. Feeling great, getting my push-ups in. There you go, Kenneth. My thing is everyone knows Yamamoto wants to be the guy. He's really the guy in LA. I know, man. He would be by far their best pitcher in the rotation, man. So hoping things lean in our direction though, bro. What up, Kyle? What's good, Brandon? How you feeling? Merry Christmas to you too, bro. Christmas is 11 days away now? Man, it's catching up quick. I just got my last bit of Christmas shopping done yesterday. Thank God. So I'm chilling. This is the first year that I kind of have everything done by Christmas Eve. Honestly, I'm chilling now. I'm actually proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. What's the next game you're calling? I'm not sure, Kyle. I know it's not tonight's game because we have Easton Stick versus Aiden O'Connell. It might be. We'll see, Kyle. We'll see. It might be a basketball game. Honestly, it might be a basketball game. I've been enjoying these streams a lot more, honestly, until the Yankees get back in the action. You know what I'm saying? But we have 16 in the house, man. Hit that like button for me. Let me bring up some updated tweets to make sure we are all squared away. So right now it's just that Tyler, was it Maley? That's the last news that we have right now. And then the Otani presser is going to be starting in about 2 minutes or so. So I will update everybody on the Otani stuff as well. So these are the fans right now waiting on Otani to get there. I mean, it's already a packed house. This is what Otani does. It's a packed house out there. How can you compare him pitching to MLB players? What has he proven to get the Monet? I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, it's going to be different for him for sure. You saw what Singa had to deal with. Singa kind of had that little transition. He struggled at first, but he started getting things rolling. It's definitely a transition for these guys because one, they have a 6-man rotation in Japan. So they have an extra rest day. That's what happened with Senga as well. He had to deal with him pitching, on a extra or a 1 day less of rest. But I think Yamamoto has the stuff and the filthiness that can get it done, bro. I really do. I've seen him pitch in the World Baseball Classic. I saw the highlights on him, and he's young as hell, man. He's only 25 years old, so he can get, the ball rolling, and then he can get better year after year after year in the MLB, and that's what all these teams think, you know. What's up, E Mario? How you doing, bro? I hope we get Yamamoto. Yeah, me too, bro. If Yama wants rings, he comes to New York, says Kenneth. Judge is going to smash Dodger Stadium's fences again. He should have been charged with vandalism. Oh, he should have, man. Oh, yes, he should have. But you know what? That's a play that happened last season that we all kind of wish didn't happen. Even though it was a spectacular play, Judge balled out, did his thing. One of the top web jams of the season, baby. But you know what it came in the cost? Him missing 2 months of freaking baseball. So, yes and no. I hope he doesn't do it again. But next time, give up the double. Give up the double, Aaron Judge, and just stay in the game. We need you healthy this season. We need you healthy this season. Come on now. So, Otani is about to start. We're gonna start getting some updates with the Shohei Otani contract or the presser. It's so crazy, bro. This offseason is crazy. Crazy. 19 in the house. Hit that like button. Where are we at in free agencies now? We have a couple of big names still out there. Teoscar Hernandez is available. Who else? Julio Urias. Don't know if he'll get a contract anywhere. We have Clayton Kershaw. A lot of big names still available out there. A bunch of big names. Let me do one thing real quick. Let me share this stream out on my Facebook. Oh, hold on. There we go, baby. What's the max number you would offer without hurting future deals? Christian, I was thinking around 280 to 300 on Yamamoto. I would probably say 10 years in that range because he's 25 years old. I mean, that's a nice contract right there. You want to lock him down for as long as you can. And 10-year at 25, give me that all day. The number he was rumored to want was 280. So I would start with 280 to 300. What about you, Christian? What are you thinking on what you would try to sign for Yamamoto? Are you extremely excited about Soto? I am ecstatic about Soto, Kenneth. I'm ready. I mean, exactly what we want in this lineup, that power left-handed bat that can also get on base. He leads the league in walks the past 3 seasons. He just doesn't swing and miss often. He just knows how to get on base, man. And that is exactly what the Yankees have been lacking the past couple of seasons. That nice power left-handed bat. I know Rizzo he was okay, but last season he was terrible. But the way Juan Soto is, bro, he's 25 years old. If we can get the long-term extension done, sky's the limit, man. Sky is the limit for Juan Soto. What up, Lord? What's going on? No, they're not, Kyle. The Yankees are going up. We're gonna take championship number 28. We're gonna beat the entire league, even those Dodgers. We're gonna get it done, Kyle. Do you think Soto should hit in front, or I think he should hit in front, Kenneth. I think he should be our 2-hole hitter, and then Judge would be at number 3, and then Stan to begin the season should start at 4. But I'm not opposed to having Gleyber Torres hitting 4th because Gleyber Torres, bat-wise, was way better than Stan. So right now, that's what I would do. I would probably say DJ lead off, Juan Soto second, Judge third, Stanton or Torres 4th, and then whoever doesn't hit 4th goes to 5th. Rizzo would hit 6th, Verdugo 7th, and then Trevino 8th, and Volpe 9th. That would be my starting day, opening day lineup. Let me know y'all's though. Let me know y'all's down in the chat. Otani is introduced in blue, Dodgers. Okay, still no pitchers there. Oh, there we go. There is the guy. Otani's in the house. What do you think Mets' issues are? They have the money. I don't know, bro. Christian, last season was very weird for the Mets. I couldn't believe how much they struggled last year. I saw a little bit of defensive lack of, as you will, like Brett Beatty struggled a little bit on third. Starling Marte struggled out there in the outfield. Now they have Mark Cannon not on the roster anymore. I like Nemo a lot. I always say Nemo. It's Nemo. I like him a lot. I don't know, bro, because they had the rotation. Scherzer struggled. Verlander struggled to begin the season. The Mets was just it was such a weird season last year. The Yankees and Mets were 2 teams that I thought could possibly meet in the World Series, and that both of them went the complete opposite way. So I don't know, but Steve Cohen is not afraid to spend money, even though now they have to pay basically $50 million split between Scherzer and Verlander since they traded him away. If Soto was hitting behind Judge, the pitchers would not be able to pitch around him. But yeah, you're right. If Soto was hitting third, they might switch swap, but I like Soto at 2, especially if it's in Yankee Stadium because of the short portion, right? But we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I mean, hey, either way, it's gonna work. Either way, it's gonna work. I'm okay with either or. How many games will Draymond Green get suspended? I think he might get suspended like 10 games, Lore. I mean, it's repeat incident after repeat. Something's wrong with Draymond. I hope he can find his help, man, because there's something definitely wrong with Draymond. You ain't swinging at people playing basketball for like no reason, man. You know. There's Shohei, man. This guy right here, he's getting his own suite in Dodger Stadium. I mean, good for him. Shohei looked out for him, his interpreter. Did you know Rizzo is working with Judge batting coach? Also, does Stanton need to go to yoga? I heard that he was with Judge's batting coach, and Judge and Rizzo has been hanging out. They were just at the Rangers game together, so they've always been close. And I'm glad that Judge is, reaching out and trying to help Rizzo. Last season was not Rizzo at all. Anthony Rizzo has been in this league for a long time, and we have never seen that Anthony Rizzo ever. So I'm hoping it's just the concussion, the injury stuff that happened with him. Hopefully he does have a bounce back season. And also, does Stanton need to go to yoga? Yes, he does. Just do something different this offseason, Stan, because you're always hurt. It's always your lower body. It's always your legs, calf, hammy. It does like ankle. It's always your legs, man. Get it right. Take your vitamins. Stretch it out. I don't freaking know, man. Draymond should get suspended the whole season. He's a dirty player. He might, bro. He might. I think MLB won by Otani going to a big market team, every stadium will be sold out. You think team owners won't be happy? No, you're right, man. And that's why Otani is going to be making $50 million in endorsements this season because all the eyes that he's going to be bringing to the Dodgers, all the eyes that he's going to be bringing to baseball in general, the TV screens. It does suck that he's still on the West Coast because, East Coast guys like me, it's hard to watch the West Coast games because it's so damn late. And I want to watch more Otani games, man. But the Dodgers, that's why they aren't afraid to do this little $2 million contract thing. They're going to bring Shohei Otani is going to bring the Dodgers a bunch of revenue. Ticket sales are going to be skyrocketed up. You already saw the Fanatics jersey sales break records in the last 48 hours. This is what Shohei Otani does. He is an icon. So it's going to be crazy, man. It really is. And every time the Dodgers are in whoever's city, like the Yankees play the Dodgers June 7th through the 9th, that ticket sales are going to be crazy. It's going to be a sold out, even though the Yankees almost sell out almost every time, but it's going to be a sellout crowd every single game in that series, 40,000 plus in the stands. Like good for the Dodgers, man. Really good for the Dodgers. And you're right, it is good for baseball that Shohei is now on a big market team, not on the Angels, and he actually might make the playoffs. He should, and they should be in favorites to win the World Series. There he is. There he is. There is Shohei Otani and the Dodgers uni. I heard Mike Dunleavy Jr. and Draymond will meet today. NBA official has not said how many games he will be suspended. Yeah, I'm gonna guess 10 games, bro, because that's what the league doesn't want is repeat stuff to happen. Hence, John Morant. So I think it might be a harsh punishment, man. Otani, Trout, and Rendon, no playoffs. I know, bro. And isn't that crazy? Isn't that? I can't believe. Like, what is up with the Angels? They have Patrick Sandoval as well. They have some guys there, man. They just never can get it done. They just can't get over that hump. Never. I don't get it, man. Way effing crazy. Not really small market, though. Yeah, the Angels aren't really small market, but to the to the Dodgers, they are. I should say. Mid market, yeah. I mean, it's going to be crazy seeing this guy in the postseason finally, though. You know, I'm excited for it. That's good for baseball. I was telling some people the other day, man, like the attendance, the eyes, the viewership, and the game of MLB is going to be all up this season. I promise you all that. I promise you. Will Otani own a percentage of the Dodgers when he retires? Could the $680 million be a down payment? I could see him possibly owning a minority stake in the team because, bro, owning a team if you're that rich, because Otani will probably be a billionaire if we're being honest. When he retires, he'll probably be a billionaire. That's how you make money is owning any team there is. Like Michael Jordan owned the Charlotte Hornets for what, 15 years? He bought them for $280 million and then he just sold them for $3 billion something. Like, even though the Charlotte Hornets sucked almost every single year, it doesn't matter. Just owning a team in general or owning any part of the like percentage in the team, you're gonna make some money, man. Gamers Alley says Yamamoto is a Philly. That is the latest update we have seen so far with Yamamoto. Is he is visiting the Philadelphia Phillies, and hey, that's a little crazy, bro. Because I did not expect the Phillies to be in play, honestly. And they just locked up Aaron Nola for what, 100 or 7 years or something like that. I could tell you that they're going to be 61% Niners fans at the game this weekend. Probably, Lore. What up, C. Mitchell in the house? My boy, where you been at, my guy? How you been? Good evening to you, Max, from Lakeland, Florida. Shout out to Florida in the house, baby. My boy C. Mitchell in the building. We got 16 in the house, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, hanging out for the first time. Don't let it be your last time here. Come on now. How one player can draw attention to baseball. Is it too early to call him Michael Jordan of baseball? No, bro. It really is. I mean, he hasn't won any championships, so you can't really call him Michael Jordan, but the attention is all just like Michael Jordan. It's like Tiger Woods in golf, right? A lot of people didn't watch golf until Tiger Woods came around. I'm sure a lot of young people didn't watch baseball until Shohei Otani came around, right? So he's on that level. He's on that level. Just got to get some championships underneath his belt. Hopefully, he won't because the Yankees are going to win every single championship there is. Duval, says C. Mitchell. Hey, Max, I got a question for you. Uh-oh. Every time Mitchell asks me a question, I'm a little nervous. Everybody. What you got, bro? What question you got, bro? Let me see what you got. What you got? Does he look good in a Dodgers jersey? He doesn't look bad. He went from red to blue, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest rivalries in this world, red versus blue. You know what I'm talking about. Come on now. But he went from red to blue. I mean, Otani, he stays in LA, bro. I mean, he looks fine. Should be in Yankee blue, but that's another thing. Aiden in the house. Come on, Yankees. Get Yamamoto. Get him now. Yankees still favorites to get Yamamoto. Believe it or not, Yankees are still favorites to get him. They think they have a good shot. Like right here, Chris Kirshner says the Yankees feel good about their chances of signing Yoshinobu Yamamoto, their number one target. Get him. Who's a bigger ticket, Soto or Otani's? Otani. Otani's the biggest ticket in baseball, bro. Over anybody. Otani is a global icon. He is the biggest ticket in the game. He's like Kevin Garnett. He's a big ticket. You know what I'm saying? Yankees Hot Stove is on at 6:30. Yes, it is. 13 minutes away. We're going to see Jack Curry. We're going to see all these guys talking about the Yanks. I'm just hoping something breaks while we're live. I don't know how long I'll be live for. We're going to be hanging out for a little bit. You know, we got 19 in the house, so smack that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe. Let's see if we can get some new subscribers tonight, man. Because I don't know if I won't be able to go live tomorrow. Saturday, we'll see when I do go live. Max, I just shared your stream on Twitter. That's my guy, man. Make sure you hit that share. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere. Share it with your cousins, your sisters, your grandma, your grandpa. Share it with anybody, man. The more the merrier. Let's go. Let's pack this house out, baby. Let's pack it out. You know what I'm saying? Show them where the place to be is. We just hanging out talking baseball. Shohei Otani graciously thanks the Angels for a 6-year run and everyone from the Dodgers involved in the process. Oh, shut up. Thank you for what? Thank you for what? Shohei thanks the Angels for always missing the playoffs, always missing the postseason, never giving him an opportunity to win anything at all other than the MVP because that is an individual award. Yamamoto wants to play with Japanese players. I read an article. I saw, yeah, that's what I said earlier. Philly has no chance and not mush Japanese food either compared to New York. Ooh, we'll see. I don't know why he's, Phillies threw me off while he was visiting with the Phillies. Sister is in the house, baby. What's up? Good evening, Max, Simba, and everyone. How you doing, sister? How you feeling? Good to see you. Simba he's a little down today. He has a boo-boo. Simba has a boo-boo. Thanks them for only 6-year contract. Yeah, right. That's because they had control of him. There's a pitcher, Roki Sasaki, trying to do what Otani did, and that's come out early and like it'll be on a cheap deal. I mean, last season Otani signed a $30 million 1-year contract to avoid arbitration, but yeah, I saw he's able to get him. Yeah, he's able to opt out if the president or GM either get fired or step down. Oh, much. Okay. And not much Japanese food either compared to New York. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you. Is Volpe still relevant to the Yankees? You're damn right. You're damn right he is, man. I hope he signs today, Aiden. I hope he signs to the New York Yankees. This beautiful logo on my hat. That's where today. Get it done now. More offers scare teams to pay more. Same reason he met with the Red Sox. I don't think he plays for them, just using them for leverage. Probably, bro. It's smart. I mean, he should be visiting with all the teams that want to sign him. Get all the numbers in your head, right? And see how much you're worth. See how much you're worth. Oh, we got a little update about Otani's procedure. Shohei Otani says his elbow procedure was different than his original Tommy John surgery. So, that's interesting. That's interesting for sure. Yeah, you damn right. Go around the league and see what you're worth, man. Get everybody's numbers in your head, crunch them, and be like, "Yo, this team is offering me this." Now, what if Yamamoto visited with the Red Sox, right? Came back to the Yankees and said, "Hey, Brian, the Red Sox, they just offered me $50 million more. What's up, bro?" I guarantee you, Brian said, "Damn, all right, well, here's 75." No, we didn't sign him yet, bro. We didn't sign him yet. Does he meet with the Yankees? And he already met with the Yankees, Aiden. Yamamoto has met with the Yankees already. Hal Steinbrenner was there. All that stuff, man. Yeah, I feel bad for Simba. He has a cut on his little chin right here, and I have a cone over his head so he doesn't scratch it. And I'm putting some cream on it. And right now he's sleeping, so hopefully he feels better. He's not in the best mood, and I feel so sorry for Simba. His first boo boo. I wonder if there will be a second round of team talking. I hope not, bro. Just sign. Just sign. I think it's January 5th. C. Mitchell. I think that's when that's the last day. I think I can double check. That link shows Yama in a Yankees hat. Yeah, there's a couple of troll accounts on Twitter that has like Yamamoto signed to the Yankees. When's the last day? Hold on, let me look it up. He's gonna sign. So it's January 4th, 5 p.m. Eastern time. January 4th is the last day he can sign before the final day of his posting window. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate you, man. Otani is getting paid like he is going to pitch. Would you pay that much? And I don't know. The contract is a very team-friendly contract, Kenneth, but you're going to have to pay him after he's done playing baseball for a long time. So they have 10 years. The Dodgers have a 10-year window. Excuse me. Dodgers have a 10-year window to win some championships, do as best as they can, because after that, they're going to be paying this man so much money to just sit on a couch. So very team-friendly. They can build around him. They can do whatever they want, but Otani is the only person that probably would be okay with his contract because how much money he's making from endorsements. But he's only not going to be able to pitch this season. So, I mean, they still have 9 years of him pitching if he stays healthy. If I remember, they said he'd sign before Christmas. Yeah, that's what basically like every day. we're gonna have to be going live and just waiting it out, talking. Now, knowing my luck, it'll probably happen at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern time when I'm sleeping. But you know what I'm saying? Your boy got a full-time job on top of doing this, so I'm trying my best. When does Soto report down here in Tampa? Spring training, bro. You already said it. Just the press conference went, and he's ready. He's ready for action. He's ready for war. Soto said he put on the Yankees hat and it felt different. It felt like, you know what I'm saying? He's ready for this. He doesn't care where he plays. He doesn't care where he hits. He just wants to win. And that is exactly what the Yankees needed. They needed a guy like this in our lineup, man. You know? Hope Yamamoto signs tonight. Me too, bro. I've never seen a player come back from 2 Tommy John surgeries for real. Well, that's why he said that it's not the same procedure. He said it's not the same procedure as Tommy John, so maybe he didn't get Tommy John surgery that we all expected it. Let's see. How long will we keep Soto? Hopefully we sign him to a long-term deal, bro. Hopefully it's 10 years. Sign him, sign Yamamoto for 10 years, C. Mitchell, and then boom, baby. We got Judge, Soto, Yamamoto. Rodon is on a 6-year. I mean, we got all these guys locked up for a long time. Soto, come home. He will never be out of pinstripes. He's going to stay home. He's going to stay home. Raphael in the house. What's going on, man? Colin K. Quinta Yamamoto say Furman 2 pitcher K Estan Pravado. I wish I knew Spanish, but I hope I didn't butcher it. I really hope I didn't butcher it, man. I'm about to look up what you said. I'm about to look it up, man. But how you doing, Raphael? How you feeling? Vinny in the house, I'd say Mets over Red Sox from Yamamoto. I feel like the same too, man. I feel the same too. Let's see. Let's see what my boy Raphael said. With with what Yamamoto counts 2 pitchers are signed that are private. Saying we can sign 2 pitchers with the cash we'd pay Yamamoto. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Raphael. We could sign 2 pitchers. We can get Jordan Montgomery and probably like Michael Walker or definitely Montgomery would be in there. Maybe Blake Snell. I don't think the Yankees would do it though. I think it would be more Montgomery and probably Frankie Montas, honestly, bro. But yeah, exactly. Montgomery and Montas. That would be my thought. I think that would be what would happen if we didn't sign Yamamoto. That's exactly the route I think the Yankees would take. And it would probably piss off a lot of fans, but honestly, I mean, it's the best option to do it. Does Jordan want to come back? Who's Jordan? Oh, Montgomery. Um, I would assume he would. I think he would be willing to come back. I like to trade for Burns. I know they burned that bridge, but I'm not sure that I think he is in line to get traded, Ben. I think he could be traded. But the thing is, I don't think the Yankees would trade anybody else. Like they are already made their trade of the offseason. That's Juan Soto. So I don't think the Yankees would make another trade. But I do think a team could trade for Corbin Burns, no doubt about it, because we all saw the bad blood, and that is what happened last season with the arbitration and with the Brewers. That's true, Raphael, but they will bring 16 wins in the playoffs. Yeah. Yamamoto is the real deal, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, this kid is for real. This kid is for real. Ooh, you think Dylan Cease? Well, he would have to get traded too, man. I don't think the Yankees are going to trade anymore. I think they're done with trading. I could be wrong. Like, it's only December 14th. I could be completely wrong. But I think the Yankees have gave up a lot and they don't want to trade anymore. But you got to realize they do need some pitching help, man. They do need some pitching help. I will say this, the Rangers won a championship with Jordan as their number 2. That's true. Because like the Rangers are playing with house money, bro, because they have that guy Jacob DeGrom coming back. We don't know how long. Honestly, Jacob DeGrom is always hurt, but he was hurt while all that happened. So he's coming back. Scherzer is going to be there. Evaldi is going to be there. The rotation's still stacked, man. So that's why I think. And then they just signed Tyler Mahle. So how did the Padres mega team completely fail and melt down? I have no clue. A lot of teams last season failed and melt down, like the Yankees, the Mets, the Padres. Those 3 teams were a complete, just flat out underwhelming. We all thought they would be probably knocking on the World Series, and the top 3 teams in baseball payroll wise all missed out on the playoffs. So that just tells you right there, money can't help you win sometimes in the MLB. Trading does, like coaching does. Bruce Bochy, you know, that's how you win. Having a guy like Bruce Bochy as your coach. So Otani just confirmed he'll be ready to play opening day as a DH. Depends how Yamamoto goes down. Yeah, everything's going to depend on Yamamoto right now. That's the biggest domino. If he falls, then that's when all the teams will pivot, and we'll probably see Montgomery get signed quick. Montas, Michael Wacha, all these guys get signed as soon as that domino falls. Rangers really surprised me. I wasn't up on how good that team was. You called it last year, Max. I remember you saying they were for real. Bro, I picked them to go. I was like, bro, you can't sleep on the Rangers because pitching wins baseball every time. And they had that rotation locked down. The bullpen was a little rocky, but they kind of played better when the postseason progressed. But man, that offense for the Rangers had it down. You just had to get their pitching right, and that's when they started making those trades. And they went on and you know how baseball is, bro. You get hot at the right time, and it's sky's the limit for the rest of the way. We saw that with Houston. They got hot, and then they started, really turning some heads. They won the division, and they won it all with Dusty Baker. And then same thing with Rangers. I know they didn't win that division, but they got hot at the right time, especially in the postseason. The Trey Sweeney trade, I liked it, man. I liked it. We got Gonzalez and Vivas. I think Gonzalez will replace Wandy Peralta in the bullpen because I don't know if he'll get re-signed. Doubt it. But Gonzalez is basically he's the same pitcher. I'm not saying he's better than Peralta, but he's a lefty out of the pen. And then Vivas, you can now trade Gleyber Torres as an expendable piece because honestly, everybody, I don't want to see Gleyber Torres leave, but he probably will be traded because you can't pay every single body on the roster. And if I'm Gleyber, you want a big payday, which you deserve. I'm not knocking Gleyber Torres at all. He deserves a big payday. He's played great, especially with his bat. Now, he's made some base running errors. He's made some errors on the field with his glove. But Gleyber Torres at 26 years old, he's going to want a lot of money. Right now, he's estimated to probably make around $15 million for arbitration. This is the last year of control for the Yankees. And I think you can trade away Gleyber, have Peraza, and now Vivas, who has really good numbers in the minors at AAA, and he's 22 years old. So the Yankees now have more years basically to play with Peraza and Vivas at second base, and Vivas can now also play third base. I don't want him. I don't want him gone either, bro. I don't want him gone either. Like I said, I really like Gleyber Torres, but if you're going to sign Yamamoto, if you're going to extend Juan Soto, you still have Judge, Rodon, Stanton, DJ's contract for a little bit. You still have those contracts on the books. That's a lot of money, bro. And if you throw another big contract like Gleyber Torres, I think Gleyber Torres is one of those. He'll probably get around 170, 180. Probably in that market. But we have a signing for the Yankees as we speak. The Yankees just signed a righty reliever, Dwayne Underwood Jr. He's signing a minor league contract with the Yankees with an MLB spring invite. So here we go. Yankees loading up on some more pitching. Dwayne Underwood. We can look him up. Let's see what he did last season. I honestly have never heard of this guy. So let me bring up another tab here. Let me look up his name and kind of deep dive into him. He was with the Pirates last year. All right, so I'll bring it up for everyone to see. That's why we do this, man. Max Coverage TV, bro. Max Coverage TV. So this is Dwayne Underwood Jr., the guy that the Yankees just signed last season with the Pirates. He had a 5.18 ERA, 24 innings of work. He is he's a righty who's 29, 1.44 whip. He has a good chase percentage, but everything else is pretty much average, man. Everything else is pretty much average with Dwayne Underwood. Don't think he's going to make it to the pros. He's probably going to be down with our AAA team, and unless somebody gets hurt, of course. But 93, 94 miles per hour fastball, velo for Underwood. Strikeout percentage is low. Walk percentage is high. Not going to wow you. Not going to wow you, honestly. I got you, French. What's up, bro? How you been, man? How you been, Fraser? So that's the Yankees' new signing right there, Dwayne Underwood. Very interesting. He's now in pinstripes. He was drafted in the second round from the Cubs in 2012. That's when I graduated high school, everybody. That's when he's my age. Me and Dwayne could have been homies together, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot. That's a high ERA. I don't know if I like that, y'all. I really don't. I don't. We'll see what he has in spring. We'll see what he has in spring. I know, man. Please sign him today. I'm with you, Aiden. I'm with you. I promise I'm with you. Because we are the mother trucking Yankees. We are. Yeah, it'll be a huge spark, man. It'll be a huge spark. Let's see. Aiden's saying yes, network. Let's see what they talking about, bro. Let's see what they talking about right here. All right, here we go. Let's see what the hot stove. Let me do this for you all. I hope I don't get a copyright for any of this crap, man. If y'all don't see me, you know why. Actually, yeah, I'll put it right here.
With you, we had a lot coming up. Deep dive on Yoshinobu Yamamoto as well as Juan Soto. But we're going to start, Jack, with the time of year when free agency gets to that point where everybody says, Jack, what's Yoshinobu Yamamoto doing? Where's he going? When's he going to sign with the Yankees? What number is he going to wear? What color is his hair? What color are his eyes? Anyway, can you fill in any blanks?
Before I got to the elevator today, there were 6 people at Yes who asked me that question. So everyone wants the answer to that question, Bob. And what I can say about this is these negotiations are moving at the player's pace. So everyone on social media might want them to move a little quicker. Yankee fans might want them to move a little quicker, but they're moving at Yamamoto's pace. He has met with teams and is still mulling over what those teams have told him. Here's what we know about it from a Yankee perspective. They are very happy with what they presented to him. They have been optimistic about their chances of signing him. And I should point out that the Yankees meeting with him is not when this negotiation started. The Yankees scouted him extensively in Japan. Yamamoto was very well aware of their interest in him. He obviously knows that they would love to be able to pair him up with Cole. We hope, the baseball world hopes, that we get an answer soon on what the resolution is. But again, the only one with a crystal ball and the only one who knows where this is headed is Yamamoto. But the Yankees like their chances.
And the deadline is January 4th, right? So we'll definitely know something by that date. And he met with the Phillies today, so they're going to make their pitch. And he's gathering all this information. I guess, Bob, the best way to put this, if Jack Curry comes up with he's taking a trip to New York to see Yankee Stadium, or he's taking a trip to New York to see Citi Field, that's probably going to be the breaking news, because we're in the first round of negotiations right now.
And I hope that I am the first one to report that kind of news, or at least report it accurately. But you're right, Flash. We're wondering where this goes next. I don't think he's going to go all the way to January 4th. When you talk to people in the industry, they say that the belief is that we might have a decision before Christmas. So Yamamoto mulling over all of his choices. And listen, he's 25 years old, and you don't often get a player of this magnitude who is a free agent when he's 25 years old. You guys are going to break him down later in the show, but the stuff is elite. The demeanor is elite. And I think the transition to the major league game is going to be smooth for him. And someone is going to get a pitcher who is an ace.
Ryan. So that's, there we go. That's what we got for right now. That's what we got for right now. Right? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yamamoto Gate. We got 24 in the house, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to be live for who knows when. I'm just going to be hanging out, dropping some updates for you all. As you know, Thursday night is upon us over here on the East Coast. Just giving all the updates that you all want. And the latest one is a signing by the Yankees, Dwayne Underwood Jr. He is a right-handed pitcher signing a minor league contract with the Yankees, and he has a spring invite. So that is the most recent update that we have. What is going on, Ryan? What is up, everybody? How you doing tonight? How you feeling? And we are just basically all on Yamamoto watch until they said Christmas. They said Christmas. So, well, I think that's the latest we see. Maybe it'll be a Christmas gift if he signs with us, right? How good is Dwayne Underwood? We broke him down earlier. He has a sub-average fastball velo at 94 miles per hour. He gets them to chase a lot, but he doesn't get them to whiff a lot. He doesn't strike out a lot. He doesn't walk a lot, or he gives up a lot of walks. I mean, he's subpar pitcher from the Pirates. He's a righty, 29 years old. He had a 5.18 ERA last season in 24 innings of work. He only had 14 strikeouts. Not going to wow you. You damn right we'll take that gift with a bow on it, man. Rip that present out of the box, man. I really think Yamamoto wants to be a Yankee. I feel more confident than I did Soto. I did too until the Otani contract Kenneth, I thought for a fact that he was going to be with the Yankees until we saw the Otani news break about his contract. That's what's scaring me, man. That's what's scaring me a little bit. So I just don't see a world where he'll turn down playing with Otani for the next 10 years. I don't see a world. But if the Yankees say they feel comfortable with everything they pitch for him, you can't really do much after that, man. You just got to hope and hope he signs with us. That's it. So, yeah, another project. Exactly. He's probably going to be in our AAA, man, unless we have a lot of injuries like we did last season. Well, we most likely won't see Dwayne Underwood on the big club, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. I think the presser is pretty much over for Otani. This is from 9 minutes ago about Otani. Shohei Otani said he wanted the provision in his contract that owner Mark Walter and president Andrew Friedman stays all 10 years to make sure everyone is on the same page, kind of a safety net. And if you didn't see that, he can opt out if one of those two get fired or step down, leave the organization, etc. Otani had a crazy contract, man. What's going on, Jim? Even if Yamamoto signs with the Dodgers, they never have the chemistry to win it all. See? Just like what Otani said right there. I mean, they won in 2020, and a lot of people don't count that year. That's like in the NBA when the Lakers won in 2020, it was like the Mickey Mouse win. But they won it all in 2020, but they have everybody they need now, right? Especially if they get Yamamoto. But Jim, hopefully he makes the right decision and goes to New York. Jim, what team do you like? What's your favorite team, Jim? So we got some more news with yes. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here's thank you, Aiden. Aiden, by the way, thank you, bro. Aiden's my guy. Aiden's my guy right here, bro. Well, here we go. Here's this is Jack Curry and what's his name? Jeff Nielsen, I think. Discuss the adjustments Yamamoto will have to make playing in the MLB.
Well, wherever he goes, the question is going to be, how is he going to transition to Major League Baseball? And we just looked at some of those highlights, and you can break down his stuff. I mean, has an electric fastball, mid-90s to high 90s that he pitches up in the zone. That's going to translate to Major League Baseball. We see it all the time. A guy like Garrett Cole who elevates his fastball. He has a nasty split finger. I think from history repeating itself, you think of a guy like Tanaka, the split plate over here. That was a big pitch for him. The one big concern I would have is the curveball is a big weapon, or has been a big weapon for Yamamoto. Over in Japan, there's a different baseball over there. It's a little bit smaller. His curveball was filthy over in Japan. I don't know if that's going to translate to being a big strikeout pitch over here. Again, I go back to Tanaka. Tanaka had a curveball that he just rolled in there for a strike. It was a weapon, but not a big swing and miss weapon. So I think the transition, as you said, you think it's going to be smooth. I think there's going to be some bumps in the road, especially adjusting to the baseball early.
I think it'll be smooth in terms of when you look at his full body of work in the first season. But I'm not flip-flopping. I agree with you that when you come to a different country, a different league, you have to learn all of the hitters, and then the weapon that you use is different. That is obviously going to be a transition. You mentioned Tanaka. I actually had a conversation with David Cohn once where he had the Japanese baseball in his hand. And the second you touch that baseball, there's a stickiness to it. What is something that has been a story controversially in Major League Baseball? The whole idea of sticky stuff and players trying to get a better grip on the ball. In Japan, it's done for you. So you have to come over here, and on a cold day, if that ball is not the way that you expect it to be, it's it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I was part of the 04 team that went to Japan, and we played 2 exhibition games against some Japanese teams. And the first thing you notice when you pick up that baseball, you talked about it, Jack, the tackiness of it. And when I watch Yamamoto and his highlights on his curveball, you can tell there's so much confidence in the grip that he has that he can really get out in front and finish that breaking ball. You do not have the same feeling with the curveball with the baseball in Major League Baseball. That's going to be a transition for him. And also the fact that he throws 4-seamers up in the zone. I'm wondering at some point if he's going to learn a 2-seamer down to get some ground balls and make his life a little bit easier. He's an amazing pitcher, but there are going to be some things he needs to figure out.
Different player because he was a position player, but since you mentioned the 2-seamer, this is worth mentioning. Hideki Matsui had a tremendous career in Japan and then had a glorious career with the Yankees, an iconic player all the way through. But when he came over from Japan, he had never really seen 2-seam fastballs, and he was hitting a ton of ground balls to second base. He was even calling himself Mr. 4-3 because he was hitting so many ground balls. What happened? He adjusted to that. He figured it out. I think whatever Yamamoto has to figure out, he eventually will.
So just to put a bow tie on this, we've been on the air about 9 minutes. Did he sign with anybody yet? Did he sign with the Yankees? Is he coming to New York? Where's he going to live? Does he like
Sign now. Sign.
At the ready, Bob. I will answer as many questions for you as I can. And we had some Soto information along the way. We tried to make these shows chock full with info. We'll try to do that with Yamamoto too.
Well, he is good.
Cool, man.
Well, wherever he goes.
Very cool. I'll basically have them on the screen, and I'll be showing as we get them in. So we got 30 in the house, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We talk about the Yankees here, MLB and as a whole here on Max Coverage TV. If you're new here, make sure you don't, make sure it's not your last time here. That's all I got to say, baby. Jim says, I'm a Giants fan, but I would be good with Yamamoto going to New York. Hey, it's the Yankees. I respect the Yankees as long as they don't play the Giants. Jim, I know you had a rough offseason last year with Arson Judge, but I'm glad that you popped in, man. And hey, respect to the Giants as well. I loved watching Barry Bonds when I was a kid, even though he cheated. But you know what? A-Rod is my favorite player of all time. Hate me if you want, everybody. Hate me if you want. We got 29 in the house. Hate me if you want. A-Rod was my favorite player of all time. But as Yes drops more, because I'm sure I don't think I'm going to get in trouble. Now, I might. And this might be the last time you ever see me. Hopefully not. But, yeah. We're going to be dropping updates with Yamamoto, with Otani, with everything that's going on in the MLB as we are live for, who knows, basically I've been doing these hangout sessions, hangout streams for a couple of days now. So we've just been hanging out, waiting for the news to drop. Otani's press conference just ended, I think. I think the Dodgers have a great shot, Carlos. I really do, man. And I didn't think so until I saw the Otani contract structure. And that's when everything just went and got thrown for a loop here. I pray he does not go to the Dodgers, but like I was saying a little bit earlier, I don't think he's gonna turn down playing with Shohei Otani for the next 10 years. I really don't. But hopefully he doesn't go there, and we kind of have a balance in the power in the MLB. I know I almost felt bad for BJ's fans, Blue Jays fans, with the whole Otani debacle. It was messed up. Yeah, he was on a flight to Toronto, and then, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimping in it. He was actually in Southern California at home. He was never on a plane, never gone to Toronto. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, right? That was kind of effed up. But hey, I'm so happy he did not sign with the Blue Jays. I'm sorry, Blue Jays fans. Hate me if you want. But I'm glad he did not sign with them. And I'm glad he's out of the AL at least. What up, my guy Tyler is in the house. He's a Dodgers fan. He's pumped up for this season. We got 27 in the building. Hit that like button for me. Helps me out a ton. Hopefully, you have yourself a good time here on the stream. We're going to be live for who knows when. But when updates happen, you hear it here. No matter if it's the Yankees, the MLB as a whole. And right now we're not. Let me do this. There we go. we don't have any updates really, other than Yamamoto has visited with the Cardinals. That's about it, man. And the whole Otani update with his contract like that. Hello from Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Star Wars guy. I'm a baseball fan. Do you think the Yankees would really push for Yamamoto considering the need for starting pitching, even if the Dodgers are a huge option? I definitely think so, Star Wars guy. And shout out to Saudi Arabia in the building. What's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in the channel. I really think the Yankees have a big play in this Yamamoto sweepstakes. I think it's going to be the Dodgers or the Yankees. It's a two-man race, honestly. Watch the Mets just sign him randomly, right? But no, I really do. I think Yamamoto is he's number one on the Yankees target list, whatever you want to say. They already got Juan Soto, and now they need to secure some starting rotation help because they lost Luis Severino. Right now, they traded away Michael King. So, hit that like button, by the way. They traded away Michael King, so they have right now in their rotation Judge, Cole, Rodon, Cortez, Clark Schmidt, and nobody. So Montas or somebody cheap could be joining Yamamoto, fingers crossed. Or if they miss out on Yamamoto, it's going to be Jordan Montgomery. I think that's my guess right now, Star Wars guy. Carlos says, bring Yamamoto to the freaking Dodgers. Do it now, says Carlos. Don't do it. No, we don't need that. You guys are already going to be good. You guys are already going to be good, man. Come on. It probably will happen that he goes to the Dodgers. I think the Yankees are now second place, even though I've heard some reports saying that we're the favorites to get them, but who knows? Here's a 6-minute breaking down what makes Yamamoto so special. So here we go. We'll bring it up here and we'll play it. This is from Hot Stove Yankees.
Lorenz, John Flaherty, and center stage, Lance Brostowski, the player development analyst for Marquee. Now we're going to talk about a guy named Yoshinobu
Wait for the buffer.
Yamamoto. Have you heard of him? He's kind of a big deal right now, right? For a lot of teams that want him as a free agent. Coming over from Japan, special pitcher, wide pitch arsenal. What are his special pitches?
Yeah.
What makes him so special?
Absolutely. There's three things to me that really jump out for him: the fastball, the curveball, and the splitter. So many guys over at MPB throw a nasty splitter, but the key thing with Yamamoto is the usage on that fastball is just under 50%. But the key thing also is that there's a lot of movement on it, especially at 95 miles per hour, which he averages a little over that. We saw that similar when he was over in the World Baseball Classic pitching as well. There's a lot of movement on that pitch, a lot of ability to get it up in the velocity side. The splitter's nasty. Most of the MPB splitters are absolutely filthy. And then he also has a pretty good curveball he mixes in. But I want to emphasize the fastball. I can throw up all the data you want here, but the key thing I think that jumps out about me in relation to Yamamoto is his ability to mix the fastball, especially from a location standpoint, John. One of the main things I always think about is a guy like Garrett Cole's ability to go away from righties and also up. I think Yamamoto has that exact same ability. So many other pitchers think they could do it with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball.
Filthy.
Yamamoto can actually execute different spots with the four seam. It's really impressive.
So one of the things that Japanese pitchers always have to do, adjust. Little different baseball, obviously different talent level. What's the challenge for him?
Yeah, I think there's a ton of challenges, and I think we have someone here that might be able to help us a lot with those challenges. The ball's a little bit smaller. Yeah. The other thing, John, I want to point out, a lot of guys over in MPB, especially the coaching there, doesn't really emphasize consistent movement, consistent shapes. When you come over to the States and you go through a pitch design session, for the most part, you want consistent shape. But that doesn't really matter too much to guys over at MPB. As a catcher, how would that affect you?
That is music to my ears, because you're bringing me back to my day, right, where pitchers would go to the bullpen, they would develop feel for what they had, and they would take that out to the pitcher's mound with them and figure out how to get a lineup out. Mike Mussina, you heard me talk about him all the time, one of the guys who would go to the bullpen, figure out what he had that day, and then attack a lineup. So I love the fact that Yamamoto is a field-type pitcher for the type of stuff that he has today to try to get a lineup out. I'm wondering how the analytic department might influence him and try to get him to be a little more scripted.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think the curveball in particular, maybe they try to bring the velocity up on it. Obviously, with the smaller ball, one thing you'll notice is despite maybe a small velocity downtick, you also get less movement on everything you're throwing over in the United States and MLB. So maybe Yamamoto tries to throw the curveball a little harder to mitigate the loss in total movement of that pitch. But even if the fastball deteriorates a little, the location, pitchability, and velocity on it are still exceptional.
Lance, from everything you've heard and talking to people, is there still latitude for a player to say, whether it's a veteran player or a player coming over from Japan, I hear what you're saying, but this has worked so well for me. Can I just stick with what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's, I think, the balance any team who acquires him is going to have to strike, because the main thing is that over an MPB, there's not nearly as much data as we have here now. You could go through reams and reams of reports before a game, prepping for hitters. That's going to be, I think, pretty new for a guy like Yamamoto. We heard Kodai Senga recently say that it took him a while to get adjusted to that. There's a lot more data over here than over an MPB. So that's the main thing from my perspective, is like, maybe he has latitude to push back simply because there's so much information he's not used to it.
And by the way, I'd also be thinking, in a way, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's won 3 of their Cy Young awards over there, and he comes over here, and now he's one of the most highly sought after free agents.
Yeah, I think the one thing that we all are going to have to realize, there's going to be a transition period, right? And I brought this baseball out on set, a Major League Baseball that is completely different than the ball that Yamamoto used over in Japan. I played over there in 2004, and when you picked one of those baseballs up, right away, Lance, you could tell how tacky it was. And I watched a little video on Yamamoto, and you brought up the curveball. I think that's a nasty pitch for him, but I'm wondering, is that going to transition with the Major League Baseball and the rotations?
Yeah, that sticky, that tack on the ball is generally going to increase the spin rate over an MPB relative to MLB. So if you come over here, it gets back to the point about being a slight loss in movement, which is why I think an organization might prefer to try to throw that pitch harder. Get it up to 80 miles per hour. The gap of like 20 miles per hour between 96 four seam and 77 curveball might seem good in theory, but I think in actual practice, they're going to want that a little harder.
When Japanese pitchers have come over recently, have you seen teams try to incorporate their philosophy, and maybe early on it didn't work?
Yeah, I mean, Kodai Senga is a great example of this. You can even look, this is all public information. You look at his mix and what he was using. He came over, he added a sweeper. I think they wanted more swing and miss versus right-handed hitters. The big lateral sweeper breaking ball, 82-ish. Yep. It got hammered. So he backed off the pitch, then they slowly incorporated a different slider, more of a depthy, what you call like a gyro slider. And that pitch was really successful. So you see, I think, getting back to your point about having the latitude to push back, I think maybe they realized with Kodai that wasn't the pitch. In theory, maybe the sweeper is a great idea, but in practice, it actually didn't work. I'm fascinated to see if we run into a similar situation with Yamamoto.
Flash, how do you build that relationship with a pitcher, an international star who's coming over and you're seeing him for the first time?
It's a universal language of baseball, Bob, and it happens in spring training with international pitchers or domestic pitchers. You get to the bullpen. You try to work with them as much as you can. You try to communicate through the interpreter on what they like to do, maybe what's not working. But when I watch Yamamoto, and you can break down the stuff and you already had, the fact that he can elevate his fastball at 95, that reminds me of Garrett Cole when he's at his best. The split finger fastball is usually a pitch, and I might be wrong on this, it translates well over in Major League Baseball with the Major League Baseball that they can throw. Tanaka is a guy that we saw for so many years, elevated fastball, split fingers. I imagine that's probably going to be his best 2 pitches.
Absolutely. I think on the Yankees staff in particular, you think about Cole going away from righties and up righties. A guy like Carlos Rodon is different. He's kind of up and away to righties no matter what. And I really like the ability for, again, Yamamoto to throw 95 plus and be able to split location. To me, that almost turns into 2 pitches. You don't have the same sign for both those pitches, right? They're different offerings. That's really important.
Different signs, but the same philosophy. Elevate the fastball, and you're going to get some swings and misses.
And you're also talking about data on pitch shapes while the pitch is being delivered, and then after it's delivered, you also look at his windup. Do people dig into that too? It's so clean and efficient compared to some other pitchers.
Well, I'll drop the sign. I don't think we have video to back it up, but he actually changed his delivery. He used to have a pretty high leg kick back in 2022. In 2023, he went to more of like a slide step. My prediction is that he will go back to more of a leg kick, or you look at the idea of him potentially varying the look of it, that gets back into the whole comfortability on the mound thing. Maybe he looks a little like a Marcus Stroman or Nestor Cortez along those lines, but I could totally see them playing around with his delivery.
Okay. I like his delivery a lot, honestly.
Lorenz, John Flaherty, and
That's interesting, man, because his splitter is nasty. That's one thing. That split finger is his. I was watching it in the World Baseball Classic, and it was filthy. And that's one thing about Japanese pitchers. A lot of them have a great split finger, pitch. It's just insane. Like we've seen Otani throw it too, man. It's dirty. But when they miss it, that's usually any split finger though. Like Kevin Gausman has a nice split finger pitch, and he when that thing is going, it is hard to hit. Tyler says, "I have a question for you. how I get your merch, how many days into my house. So I got the merch pinned to the top, but there's also a link down in the description for more options. It takes about like a week and a half, Tyler. But all this stuff is down below. I got the link down below. I don't think Yamamoto will have much transition. I think the league will have to adjust. There's going to be some tough days for Yamamoto. Let me bring up Kodai Senga real quick on his little chart, and we can see how much or how well he did last season with the Mets on his first season, because Senga was a nice pitcher as well. But let me bring this up real quick and see Senga's chart. So this is what Senga did his first time in the league, his first year in the league, I should say. He had a great fastball velocity, opponent batting average of 225, which is decent, above average, right? A lot of strikeouts, 29% strikeout rate. He went, 2.98 ERA, 12-7 his first year in the majors. I mean, he did struggle at first, but then he adjusted really well. So I think we might see a little bit of Yamamoto struggling at first, and then adjusting as the season progresses. You know, let me see. Oh, that's CC Sabathia. No, we're good. The network with CC Sabathia, so we're good on that. But look, I mean, Senga was a pretty decent pitcher, man. 202 strikeouts in his first season, 166 innings pitched, 1.22 WHIP. I think this is what we have, man. Good looking, Max. Bouncing out. Got to go to work. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you. Salute, Yankee fam. Thanks for stopping in, Kenneth. Appreciate you, my boy. You have a good time, man. Good. Peace out, man. I'll be live. I think Saturday I'll be live. So if you want to pop in then. But I appreciate you stopping in. We got 35 in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. This channel covers the Yankees, the MLB, the NFL, and the NBA as well when the seasons roll around. But for right now, we are all eyes on the Yamamoto sweepstakes. We were all eyes on MLB offseason. We just saw Jung-Ho Lee get signed to the Giants. 6-year, $113 million contract. And right now, we're basically waiting and seeing on when Yamamoto will be signed. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, brother. But also, like, this is what we do. Also, we look at the players' charts from last season and kind of break them down. Senga had a good season, man. Like I said, the fact that he was under 3 ERA, that's a pretty good season for him after struggling as well. He needs to pitch more in later into games. So that was his problem. And that's what I was talking about earlier was the Japanese pitchers, they usually have a 6 day of rest over there. But when you transition back over here to the MLB, you have 1 less day of rest. So it's going to be a transition. There is going to be some tough pains, I think, no matter what. Yamamoto is a great pitcher, but he's going to struggle a little bit. We might see that. And people have to understand that too. People have to really just be patient with them because it's never easy. It's never easy. Let's see here. What's your thoughts on Soto to the Yankees? Oh man, I cannot wait. And I'll bring up his chart once again as we talk about Soto and wait for some more news to drop about Yamamoto. I am ecstatic about this trade. I really think the Yankees can get a long-term extension done with Juan Soto. I don't think he's going to be a rental. He's not like he wants to be a Yankee. And he's wearing number 2 just like Robinson or 22 just like Robinson Cano did. But look at this guy, man. His chart is through the roof. He leads the league in walks. He hits the ball hard percentage-wise. He hits it on the barrel. He doesn't chase a lot. He doesn't whiff a lot. He doesn't strike out a lot. I mean, this is the guy the Yankees were missing in the lineup. He had a 420 on base or a 410 on base percentage with a 519 slug last season, even though the Padres, struggled. They missed the playoffs, but 35 homers. This kid can do it all. 25 years old, a strong left-handed bat, slap dab in the middle of this lineup, especially in Yankee Stadium with that short porch and right. This is what the Yankees have been waiting for. Fielding wise, he's not good defensively. He does have an okay arm, but the range, like you see right here on the chart, not good. But I do think he will be our left fielder in Yankee Stadium. I'll also be heading out. Hope Yamamoto doesn't go to the Dodgers. It's 3 a.m. here in Saudi Arabia. Good night, bro. Get some rest. So I must be going. Love the stream, brother. Keep it up. Hey, man, appreciate you, bro. Hit that subscribe if you want more information on stuff like this, man. Thanks for popping in. Can Stanton stay healthy? I don't think so, bro. I really don't. Like, he's always hurt no matter what. It's just going to happen. Brian Cashman said it in the press conference. I know that's not what you want your GM to go and say publicly about a player, especially on their team, but he's being for real, man. He will get hurt. He's not going to have a full season healthy. If he does, sky's the limit, man. We might see MVP Stanton if he can get his batting average up a little bit, but power-wise, Stanton still has it. He can't run the bases. He can't field. He can't play defense, and he also clogs the base pass. So I mean, I don't think he'll stay healthy, bro. I really don't. It's a matter of when, not if, he gets hurt. But for him and for the Yankee fans, for like myself, and for the Yankee organization, I hope he does stay healthy. But I don't think so, bro. He's always hurt, man. He's always hurt. Sucks. It sucks. I don't want him hurt. I want him out there. But we'll bring up his chart from last season, man. And it's not what you want, bro. It's really not. I mean, he hit below 200. On base was awful, 275. That is a terrible on base percentage. That's awful. Slugging was good, 420. Like you see on the charts right here. He hits it hard. He hits it right on the sweet spot. Well, not on the sweet spot, but like on the barrel. And then he hits it far. But he strikes out a lot. He whiffs a lot. His batting average is terrible. I mean, this guy just flat out just went off a cliff, it seemed like, bro. It went off a cliff, it seemed like. It sucks to see because Stanton was so good at one point of his career. But, I mean, it's gonna happen. He's gonna get hurt. Let's see here. That's what Soto says about playing in Yankee Stadium. We all know there's a really short porch over there. This from his press conference the other day, and it's got to be on your mind. But definitely, I'm going to try to stay in the same approach I've been doing. That's what has taken me all the way to where I am right now. So there's no reason to change anything. And I agree. I don't want Soto to go to the plate and change his whole, approach. Get on base. That's it. First and foremost, get on base. That's what the Yankees lacked last season, was guys on base. Situational hitting is what hurt the Yankees last season. They hit enough home runs, but they didn't have guys on base. The batting average was atrocious last season for the Yankees. So he's early 2000s Barry Bonds, just couldn't move. He cannot run for crap, man. He cannot run for nothing. I seen him get tagged out. It was anybody would have scored on this play, bro. It was a double down the right field. The right fielder got it, threw it all the way home, and dude, Stan was out by a mile. Like the catcher caught it, literally waited for Stan and just tagged him out. Like Stan cannot move. He clogs the base path up, and he's hogging that DH spot. I mean, Can Rizzo stay healthy? I think Rizzo can stay healthy. When he got hurt, it was kind of a freak accident with Tatis. It was a pickoff to first, and then Tatis just hit him. I label that as a freak accident injury. So I hope he has a bounce back year. Like I said earlier in the stream, I think the Rizzo we saw last year was not Rizzo. We have never seen Rizzo play like that, hit like that. I mean, he was making errors on the field, man. We don't see Rizzo do that. And he's been a solid bat his whole career. So Rizzo should have a nice bounce back season if he stays healthy, which I think he will. What up, my boy? Jonathan is in a boot. What it do, Max? Tough loss Monday, bro. I know, man. I know. Any new Yoshi news? Not yet, bro. He's meeting with the Cardinals today. That's the only thing we have right now. But I've been bringing up Yes Network. They've been sharing some stuff, but nothing really yet. We're just chilling, bro. We're just hanging out. How you been though? What up, my boy? Tyler's in the building. If only Dominguez didn't get hurt, this team would be so complete. I know, dude. A lot of people forget about Jason Dominguez. A lot of people forget about him. And like, once he's healthy, it's going to be Dominguez, Soto, Judge in the outfield. And that's what I'm saying. The Yankees need to sign Soto to a long-term contract because look at that outfield right there. Right now with Verdugo, the Yankees actually are first place in WAR for their outfield. So they have a combined 14.7 in WAR with Verdugo, Soto, and Judge. So that's ranked first in the MLB with outfield wise. But if they get Dominguez back, he should be back around July, August. Bro, this team is just that much better. And I don't think they're going to throw Dominguez out in the outfield. I think he's going to see more DH than anything because you don't want to risk him coming off Tommy John surgery and getting hurt. So I think they're just going to play him as DH more than anything. Meeting with the Cardinals, he needs to stop playing. Guy needs to make up his mind on the Dodgers or Yankees, bro. I know. And that it's a two-man race, I feel like, right now with them. But he's getting some numbers out there, seeing what his options are. Hey, let him do his thing, man. Let him do his thing. But I think those two are your clear-cut final two. Maybe the Mets, but I think those two are your clear-cut. Uncle Ted in the building. Yankees still aren't beating the Texas Rangers. We'll see. We'll see, man. The Texas Rangers they're a great team and they're well coached. No bullpen, no defense, tons of strikeout, and the lineup is full of DL stints. The Yankees have one of the best bullpens in the league defensively. They weren't terrible. I mean, they did make some mistakes, but they're not terrible defensively. And they do strike out a lot. You're right. And the lineup is full of DL stints. You're right. I mean, Yankees, that's their thing. They've been hurt every single season. So will it ever change? We'll see. I've been saying they should fire their whole strength and conditioning coach or group, whatever they have in the organization, because every single year it's going to happen. They're going to get hurt, but we'll see, man. We'll see. When Dominguez comes back, I want the top five to be Volpe, Soto, Judge, Dominguez, Torres. I don't think Volpe will be top five. It'll probably be DJ leading off. It'll probably be DJ, Soto, Judge, Dominguez. I like that. I like that, man. If the Yankees don't get Yamamoto, do they go after Blake Snell? Or I think Jordan Montgomery is their backup plan right now. And I think they probably even reached out to Jordan Montgomery and told him, like, yo, we're waiting, we're seeing. Just hold off. A lot of teams are waiting on Yamamoto and his decision on where he's going to sign. After he gets off the market, I'm telling you, these other pitchers are going to be going crazy. Like, they're going to be dropping. Like, Blake Snell will be signed quick. Jordan Montgomery will be signed quick. Stroman will be signed. Like, a lot of these free agents are going to start going off the board. I think experimenting Verdugo at leadoff is something I'm interested in. He knows how to get on. Verdugo can be a leadoff man. I'd rather have Verdugo than Volpe, but I think DJ is the leadoff man right now for the Yankees. And the way DJ played the last back half of the season, he actually looked pretty decent. If you don't look at his stats all year round, if you just look at the second half, then he's way better. He's way better. But Who knows what DJ is going to be like this season, man. Soto leading off with Judge behind him is going to be fun. I think Soto won't lead off. He'll be second in the lineup, and then Judge will be behind him at third. I think it's going to be DJ, Soto, Judge. Max, what do you think on Yankees trading for Jose Ramirez? I don't think it'll happen, bro. I don't think it'll happen. I think the Yankees already traded away enough pieces. They're probably very stagnant on any more trades for right now, especially with Soto. If Soto walks after this season, then I don't know what the Yankees are going to do. I think they're all in on Soto re-signing a long-term deal. Yeah, I don't think he's a I don't think Volpe's a leadoff hitter either, bro. I think he's a good bottom half hitter, and it's nice to have him at the 9 hole because if he does get on base, you have that speed for the top of the order. So I think Volpe at 9 is going to be where it's at for, to start the season. Braxton Garrett in pinstripes would be the steal of the offseason. Forget Yamamoto. Braxton Garrett. Let me look him up. I really want Yamamoto, though. Oh, he's the lefty from the Miami Marlins. I think we were looking at the Miami Marlins. They had Yuri Perez. Garrett is 26. I mean, he doesn't walk anybody. He had a 3.66 ERA. The Miami Marlins have a lot of nice pieces over there, man. They really do. That's why I think Glaber might get traded, and he might get traded over to Miami for some pitching help. If the Yankees miss out on Yamamoto, if their offseason just goes down the drain, I think they might have to trade Glaber to kind of like reconcile it. I think that would come to reality come deadline. Ramirez to Yankees. Hey, that'd be crazy though if it happened. But what pieces are you willing to give up, Jonathan, for Jose Ramirez trade? Trading signs all day. Free agents are dumb money. Yeah, but the Yankees right now they're kind of thin on some prospects. You got Jason. I don't want them to trade Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, Spencer Jones, George Lombard. Any of these guys, I don't want them to trade for right now. And the Yankees win the World Series. You think Soto will win MVP? I think Judge has a real shot to win MVP almost every single freaking offseason. Honestly, I really do, because now that Otani is out of the AL, I think Soto, Judge, Corey Seager, those guys are probably going to be on the top notch for the AL now that Otani's gone. MVP every year. I think they have a shot almost every single season. Matt Chapman is the cornerstone to the Yankees' need. Could be an option, but I think Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone already said that DJ is going to be our starting third baseman. I'm sure Matt Chapman is going to want some money, but the Yankees have nice prospects. Like they have Peraza who can play third. They just traded for Jorbit Vivas. He can play third as well. Lombard, I heard they want to transition him from shortstop to third base eventually. So I don't know if the Yankees are going to sign a third baseman like for a long term. I would say maybe a rental, maybe a couple years, maybe 1 to 2 years, but we'll see. What up, Valhalla? What's going on, my guy? What's good? Shohei Otani is a part of your team, man. I saw the press conference. Spencer Jones, Oswaldo Cabrera, Peraza for Ramirez. Low cash contract. Probably have to give. Let me look up Jose's contract real quick, Ben. Let me look it up real quick. Let me see what he's working with. He is Dominican. So the Yankees do love the DR. Contract. There we go. No, he's worth nothing. Actually, he's under contract until 2029. He's making 17 mil right now. He's 31 though. He's 31 years old. He'll be making 17 million this season, 19 the next, 21, 23, and 25. So he'll be making 25 mil when he's 35. Contract's not terrible. Yeah, 7 years, 141. Contract's not terrible, but I don't know if they'll do it. Honestly, I don't know. Will the Yankees go after Jake Cronenworth? I don't think so. I don't think they will. But I heard the Padres have put up Jake Cronenworth as a trade option. He just got signed a big contract as well, man. Yankees going to employ that 3 third baseman alignment. Well, right now we have DJ Peraza is going to be playing a lot this year with DJ as our third baseman, unless they do make a trade. But I doubt it either. But I like it. Jake is overpaid. They made a mistake giving him that contract. They did. The Padres messed up a lot, man. Like I like Xander Bogaerts, but they gave him a lot of freaking money, man. Let me look up Jake Cronenworth's contract. It's not like Cronenworth he's not getting paid like a crazy amount. He'll be making $12 million when he's 32 in 2026, and it's $12 million every single year. I do think that's a little overpaid for Jake Cronenworth. 7-year, $80 million contract he signed last season at 29, and he didn't really play that well this past year. But Padres losing their TV deal here. Oh, yes. That was a huge blow. Bro. Bally Sports just flat out like dropped them mid-season, man. So not really any more updated news so far. Right now, this is the latest update about any MLB news. The Dodgers continue to discuss a possible Tyler Glasnow trade. Word is they may also be interested in an extension, which could alter the package. Latest iteration had Glasnow plus Manny Margot going to LA for prospects. And this won't hinder any of the Yamamoto news as well. Like the Dodgers will still be all in on Yamamoto, even if they trade for Tyler Glasnow. But gosh, man, like it's a super team if the Dodgers pull all this off. It's a legit super team. All the media is at Dodger Stadium trying to get out of the parking lot. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of people showing up for Otani's press conference, man. I saw the picture of him rocking the jersey. I can't imagine that, dude. I can't imagine like everybody right now is saying, "Oh, the Dodgers don't have any pitching. That's their problem. The Dodgers don't have any pitching." Well, if they trade for Glass now, they sign Yamamoto, they have Otani next season, and they have Bobby Miller as well. Like, oh my god. Like that is a starting rotation that's going to be filthy for years. And then I saw the picture of Randy Arozarena and Otani, like from the World Baseball Classic, bro. I'm pretty sure Arozarena is. Let me look him up real quick. So he's on arbitration right now. They would have to trade for him. Arozarena is in arbitration until 2027, until he's a free agent. That sucks, man. Oh yeah, Walker Buehler and Dustin May. Yeah, I know. Y'all got some guys, man. You might have to trade one of those guys though if you want Tyler Glasnow. I think Dustin May would be on the move if you do trade for Tyler. I don't know. I'm not positive on how well your farm is right now, Valhalla, but I'm sure Dustin May would probably be on the move if you do trade for Tyler. Let me look up Tyler Glasnow. Let's see. Glasnow had a 3.53. Oh, man. His charts are good. I mean, look at this. What if you trade for Glasnow and Arozarena? This Glasnow's charts. Whiff rate is up there. Strikeout rate is through the roof. 33% strikeout rate. My Lord. He had 162 strikeouts with a 1.08 whip in 21 games with a 3.53 ERA. That's the holdup on Glass. No, they are trying to get Randy or Rosarena. So it would be a two-person trade. If you get him and Randy, bro, that would just be unfair. That would just be unfair, man. He's a solid pitcher, bro. Yeah, he's always hurt too. 21 games started. That's not too bad though. He missed. I think it was like what 2 months of the season, but he still started 21 games. That's not bad. How do you even pronounce this guy's name? Peapot is the pitcher going to the Rays. Yeah, the prospect. And they're saying Peapot and DeLuca will be the ones getting traded. But would you still trade for Glasnow and Manny Margot with a Rosarena? Like, what are you trying to get, bro? Yeah, that's true. That's true. 1 full year and 3 years. That's true. I'm going to be live for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to have to dip out and get some dinner. Dodgers going to Glasnow, so they must be confident they have another pitcher in the back pocket. I think the pitcher is Yamamoto or Shada and Moniga. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the same, bro. Same. I'm really worried. I'm really worried, man, because the Dodgers seem like they're building the Avengers over there in LA right now. And with this this contract structure on Otani, they can do anything they want. They really could. You're paying $2 million for the best player in the world per year for the next 10 seasons. You think Glasnow is just the bridge to Otani? I mean, hey, it would help us. It would help the Yankees out if you trade for Glasnow. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out of the AL East. After Glasnow leaves, Shohei will be ready to take his place. So yeah, it really does. You're right. You're right. Bueller, Glasnow, Bobby Miller. They might have one more signing under their belt. So it makes sense. It really does. Dustin May. It really does. And I don't know how well I think their bullpen has struggled last season, but Valhalla would know more. He's a Dodger fan, so he would be the one to ask, but it's not fair, man. It's not fair. How about this Yoshinobu Yamamoto bullpen session? Say what? Hold on. Let me bring this up. I heard about Roki Sasaki. He's super young, 22 years old.
The opportunity everybody wants is for Yamamoto to go to the Yankees and pitch for them for the next, I don't know, Jack, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. We talked about his motion earlier and his windup, and it seems very quick, very efficient, very seamless.
Yeah, 5'10", 175 pounds. But how about this bullpen session? And I want to credit Dom Scala,
Look at
a
that.
former Yankee bullpen catcher and a college coach who sent this to me. And Flash, a couple of things just jump out at me. The balance
Look at that, baby.
and the extension, just how far he's getting out, and then that follow through and the power. What's the old catcher next to me seeing there?
Yeah, well, I think the
Ooh,
first
that's a
thing that everybody's saying,
fireball.
he's 5'10". Is he going to be able to produce at the major league level? When we just watched that video and the mechanics, the Japanese pitchers do a great job of getting back on their back leg and getting the most out of their physicality. And the one thing that jumped out to me, the way he finishes out in front of his lead leg and gets that good extension that you were talking about, that's where he gets the spin rate and the life on the fastball.
You always love that slow windup, and then it's
I gotta take that off before they hit me with that copyright for that song. That'll be, rocking out stuff, man. Even if the Dodgers miss out on Yami, they will get Roki for sure. They built up international money for Roki. No, I hope not. I really don't. But you're right. You're right, Dan. They probably will. Ron asking, what do you think the odds of Yankees getting Yamamoto? I think it is a 40% chance, honestly. I say 60% Dodgers, 40% Yankees. I think it's one of those two teams for sure. I hope the Yankees are on the 60% side, but since the Dodgers have Otani, I think that kind of will shift his decision. But who knows? Maybe he doesn't want to be the shadow of Shohei Otani. Maybe he wants to be the big dog. But he won't be the big dog with Garrett Cole around. But I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Yamamoto wants to be him. He wants to be his own boss. Don't sleep on Peapot. Pepot? I don't freaking know how to pronounce his name. He's a great pitcher. I'll look more into him, man. I have never heard of that guy before. Never heard of him. Truth, our middle relief was booty to the end of the year. Okay. So you need some bullpen help. You got Joe Kelly. Max, I lived your life in the 90s when the Yankees and Steinbrenner signed every great player. Feels good to be on the other side. We are the new evil empire. We just need some dogs. Hey, Yankees, Dodgers, World Series. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it. Pep-io? 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 Okay, Pep-io. It's Pepi-oat. 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 Okay. Sorry. Thanks, guys. You're the best, man. Yankees or Dodgers coin flip. Okay. That's what it's I feel like it's a two-man race right now. Davey in the building. What's going on, Dave? Latest update we have is he visited with the St. Louis Cardinals. That's the latest update we have. Don't look at my pimple. Where is it? Don't look at that pimple, bro. Please. Please don't look at that pimple. Oh my God. We got 33 in the house, man. Smack the like button. Subscribe if you're if you're an MLB fan, Yankees fan here. But I cover the whole entire MLB. But if the Yankees are in it, you already know I'm a part of it, baby. And when the seasons roll around, I do call every single Yankees game there is. Sometimes I can't because of work or it's on the West Coast and I have to wake up very, very early. I got to wake up at 5:30 every morning, guys. But hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing more of these hangout sessions. We'll be bringing up charts, news, Twitter, all that stuff. So if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We got 31. What are you waiting for, man? And at 5,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a jersey to one lucky subscriber. Got to get to 5,000 though. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I don't know because the Dodgers are in the glass now. Trade rumors are definitely not aligned. They're all in, bro. They said they're all in still on Yamamoto, even if they trade for Tyler Glasnow. So they have enough money to do it, Davey. They really do. It could be a rental. It could be a rental deal for them. Dodgers makes sense too because he is closer to Japan and going to Lakers game is easier, and we have seen him at Lakers game. I saw him at the Lakers game. You're right. He was like second row underneath the goal line, or the baseline, I should say. But it does make sense, man. The Dodgers do make sense. Yassine, what's going on, bro? I would say Yamamoto is going to the Yankees. He wore a Yankees hat in Japan. Let's go, man. The latest news about the Yankees with Yamamoto is Brian Cashman, Hal Steinbrenner, and company, they believe they have a strong pitch. They believe in the whatever they presented to Yamamoto, they believe in. So let's just cross our fingers. Supposedly he will make a decision before Christmas. So that gives us 11 days or so, maybe a week until we see. But like I said, I'll be going live throughout the weeks. I won't be live tomorrow because I got a Christmas party to go to, but I will probably be live for a little bit on Saturday to discuss more news around the MLB and the Yankees and Yamamoto and all that good stuff. But my luck, I'll probably sign off of here today and Yamamoto will sign somewhere. So hopefully not, but that's my luck for you. If the Yankees get Yamamoto, what would your rotation be? It would definitely be Cole. It would be, of course, Cole's the ace. It would be Cole, Yamamoto, Rodon, Cortez, And if we don't sign anybody, it'll probably be Clark Schmidt rounding out the 5. Dodgers need 2 starting pitchers. Yes, they do. They were giving those Yankees hats out for free at 7-Eleven in Japan if you bought a slip. Oh, wow. That is messed up, man. That is messed up. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. I would put Nestor as our 4 guy. I'll put Nestor at 4 and then Schmidt at 5. But that's if we don't sign back Frankie Montas. What's up, Houston, Texas? Dave? Yankees still need pitching. Yes, they do. We need about 2 starting pitchers because we lost Luis Severino and we traded away Michael King. So we do need pitching. I disagree. I think it's a smokescreen. That's $1 billion on 2 players. I can care less how much deep pockets the Dodgers have. That's a serious amount of cash. But the thing is, Davey, they deferred all the contract for Otani. So they're only paying $20 million for Otani the first 10 years. He's making $50 million in revenue off field. So that's $52 million a year Otani's making regardless. So after the 10 years is done, that's when the Dodgers can start really paying off that contract. They have to put, I think, $44 million into an escrow account every year. But all the revenue that Otani's going to be bringing to the Dodgers, all the eyes, all the TV deals, all the ticket sales, the merchandise, all that stuff, it's basically going to be paying for itself. Dodgers made a great contract. They knocked it out of the ballpark, no pun intended, but the Dodgers have all the chips to make it happen. They can do it, bro. They can do it. I don't think the Yankees are in need of pitching as much as the Dodgers are. I think we are, man. I think we are. Right now, our rotation would be Cole, Rodon, Cortez, Schmidt, and who? Right? Our starting 5 or rotation is kind of mid right now. Who knows what Rodon's going to be like coming off that injury, but I think right now the Yankees know they need some pitching help because they got the bat they wanted in Soto and they traded for Verdugo, but the Dodgers still have $48 million to spend before the tax threshold to lose draft picks, so they can definitely afford Yamamoto. Yeah, they can. They can. At least the Texas Rangers and Astros are better than the Yankees and Dodgers. Oh, come on, Texas. Your name is bias. Your name is bias, Houston, Texas, Dave. We'll see the Astros opening day. We'll see the Astros the first series. Oh, the ace doing what he does the very, very best, and that is popping confetti all over the place. And my guy Jonathan is back on the squad. Shout out to my guy. Appreciate you, Ace. Thank you, bro. And if you aren't a member, become a member for $2.99 for monthly giveaways here each and every single month for only $2.99. Hey man, that's like a Coca-Cola at the store, bro. But you can win some free merch. I'll be giving away hats, shirts, merchandise for max coverage. I'll be giving away MLB merchandise, NBA merchandise, man. Become a member. $2.99 a month. That's it. Appreciate you, my guy. Yes, Sirski. Ace, my guy. Oh, wow. I see his little Tommy DeVito thing there. I think the Yankees will bring back Monty on the cheap deal if they miss out on Yamamoto. I think it'll be Monty and Frankie Montas. That's my thoughts, but it could be Michael Walker. It could be anything. Can you give away a Yamamoto to the die? No, I'm not going to. So quit asking. Like Nick Saban said. We got 29 in the house. Hit that like button. I'm about to be heading out of here. Subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell. You get notified when I go live. I'll be back live on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to a Christmas party, rocking an ugly Christmas sweater. You already know what time it is, man. We got to be swagging out, celebrating a little Christmas. I hope they get Jordan Montgomery to make Texas weaker. I think Texas it won't sign back Montgomery because they just signed what's his name? Tyler Mahle. So Tyler Mahle coming over from the Reds is now a part of the Rangers rotation on a 2-year, $22 million contract. But I think that might be a tale of Montgomery being gone. I'm going to be out of here, guys. I'm going to get some dinner. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been a fun 2 hours. I'll see y'all Saturday. It's always love, peace, chicken grease. Shout out to all the new subscribers, all the OGs, everyone who's been rocking out with me today, all the members, all the mods, the Ace Avenue dropping a gifted membership. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all then. Y'all are the best. Go Yankees. And hopefully after I sign off, the Yamamoto will not get signed until I sign back in on Saturday. I'm out of here. Peace.